I like the music he added. It makes me feel like a rock star coming out there. It's nice. We go through the Batcave and his makeup and shit. And, a couple of people skipped that part. You can tell who it is. Thank you. I beat it off a homeless guy. He wouldn't give me the blanket though. It was cold that night. Dark humor there. I've been having a hard time. My son's pissing me off. You know, that's one of my things. Because he's smart, and you hate when smart people do stupid shit. You know, the boy's he's in 7th grade. He has a 12th grade reading level. Woo. So, and I try not to make him. I try to give him like what do you say, uplifting thoughts, and I say things like, "You cannot be this stupid," you know, so he'll know. So he'll know he's not that stupid, you know. You know, I give him opportunities to use his head for other things, you know. I said, like, use your head for more than keeping your ears apart, you know. For more than a hat rack, use your head to think. You have to, you know, positive encouragement. And what's weird is I thought my son was the only person, you know, maybe it's me, you know, my kid's, he's a teenager now, he's 13, and maybe he's just flipping out, he's just my kid. But I went to my best friend's house to visit. We're watching the game, we're sitting in the living room, and he tells his son is 12, he says, go take out the garbage. 3 minutes later, the boy comes back in the room with the garbage. He says, where do you want me to take it? This is an intelligent child. I've seen him do smart things. and my friend says, where's the garbage? He says, outside in the front. He says, guess what? And the boy stood there and thought about it for a minute. I said, dude, take the garbage out front. You know, because I didn't want to see what's going to happen next. You know, I was scared. But you know, I have one friend. This friend he's mixed. He's the same mixture as me. He's part Irish, part African, part Native American, and he's also an alcoholic. And because that's what you get when you mix all those together, you get an alcoholic. and me too. But his son is really, really white, and he just found out that he's black. And he's pissed off. You know, he was like disappointed. I picked disappointed, like, you know, damn, I'm black, you know. And my friend said, man, when I was telling him this, Will, I almost hit him in his chest. You know, he said as soon as he looked disappointed, I just, you know, I started grabbing him. He held himself back, but it's not just my son, is all I'm saying. You know, I feel better about that. I do. You know, my daughter had problems too, though, but my daughter helps me, though. You know, she's 11 now. She's changing. She's, you know, coming of age, and I had to take her to get a swimsuit at the beginning of the summer. And here's the problem: we walk into the swimsuit area, and there's all these 2-pieces, and my baby can't wear a 2-piece. No, you can't have that. You know, you have to cover everything. I'm looking for long johns. I'm looking for like turtlenecks and, you know, corduroys. I'm looking for stuff you can swim in and breathe through, and, you know, it's long sleeve. And I felt bad for my baby because she was in the changing room crying because I had to try it on a full-body wetsuit, you know, to see. You know, she come out the bathroom, out the changing room, and she's crying. The other daddies, they gave their babies 2 sweets. I said, well, the other daddies ain't shit. Now put those flippers on. Walk around, see how they feel. She's crying because she's got the oxygen tank. That thing is heavy, you know. I don't know. I worry though. My kids, you know. I'm trying to be a good father, but I'm not always a good father, you know. Like my son. This funny to you?
Just like I know you're a bad dad.
That's fucked up. If I had feelings, I'd be hurt. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. But like my son came home from school. He was younger. He came home. He's crying. I said, so what are you crying for? He said, Daddy, the kids at school, they keep calling me gay. I said, son, the kids are always going to talk about you. That's part of life. People talk about you. They make fun. They make fun of everybody. They made fun of Jesus. They make fun of everybody. But crying about it is kind of gay, though. I mean, when you think about it, really it is. And he ran to my wife and said, Mommy, Daddy called me gay. I said, yeah, you a snitch too. You a gay ass snitch. I ain't taking this off no 7-year-old. It's like that. But I try to be good with my kids. You know, I'm learning. They teach me stuff, you know, and my rule is if you're not teaching and learning at the same time, or at least interchangeable, you're wasting your time. That's just, don't nod, clap. That was a good one. Make me sound smart on YouTube. That's what I'm asking for. That's what I'm asking for. But so I learn from my kids and I teach them. I learned one thing a few weeks ago, is that I'm not as young as I used to be, and I can't do the things I used to do. I went with my daughter because she turned 11 and she wanted some Buffalo Wild Wings because she loves spicy food. And she wanted, sizzling. She wanted the sizzling wings, the hottest they have. I wanted hot. That's like 6 levels a little bit lower than sizzling. But I didn't want to be no bitch. I can't just sit there and order hot. My daughter, 11 years old, ordering sizzling. How do I look to the waitress at that point, you know? So here you go, baby. Here's your sizzling and here's your punk ass hot. You know? I don't need that, you know? So I got the sizzling. And the next day, my daughter had a ball. She told all her friends about how she ate the sizzling wings, the hottest they had. Her and her daddy had fun. And she played the video game, the questionnaire on the TV. It was fun. I spent my whole day on the toilet with hot diarrhea. I'm talking about set the toilet paper on fire. Hot. And it was like I was putting smoke rings, like I was talking to my ancestors. It was weird. Have you ever sat on the toilet with a cup of cold water and just poured it down your back? That's hot. Now the worst part about that story is my wife came home. And she said, "How was your day, honey?" I said, I was my ass. I had diarrhea all day. It hurt, it's burning, it's sore. She said, "Let me see." I said, let you see what? She said, "Let me see where it hurt, baby." I said, "No." No, unless you have a stethoscope and some credentials, some letters behind your name, PhD, I don't care, OB-GYN, I don't give a fuck which letters you got. I just, no, you can't do that. And she said, but I'm your wife. I said, I don't give a damn who you're married to. We're not that close. But that's love right there. That's love when the woman is willing to look up there and see what's wrong. You know? And I love my wife. I tell everybody I'm crazy about my wife. I'm crazy about my wife and my wife is crazy. That's it. Y'all was waiting for something else here? Thank you guys so much. I'm big weird. I can get out of here. Enjoy your night.